What is going on, guys and gals? This is Ben Kirsch. I'm in the Back Bay Drumming Studios today, and I want to talk about a new lick that I've been messing around with for a couple weeks. And so I call it the Herta Diddle. And it's a variation of a Herta, but in fours. And it comes from the fact that I really have never liked Herta fours, because whenever the traditional Herta fours that you play, you're always switching hands with the Herta, you know? Like you're going right, left, right, left, right, left, right, da, 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 da. I always found that because I really just don't like leading with my left hand. It's something I'm working on, but I'm really super not good at it. I always found that tricky to actually insert them, you know, into my playing style. And I would always fall back on just using the threes and the fives. So, you know, we have normal Hertas. And then we have Herta fives. And both of those start with the right hand. The Hertas are always on the right hand. But when you start doing the Hertas forward, then you have to go to the left hand, not as fun. So what I've done is I've taken a Herta 3 and just added another left on it. So you're doing Hertas in a 4 pattern, and it's always leading with your right hand. What we have now is right, left, right, left, left, 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 right. That's the Herta 4. So before you apply this on the drum set, it's very useful just to sit on the practice pad and get comfortable with this, because this took me a while to do, honestly, to get comfortable, because it's a little bit weird. It's a little weird. It's a little wonky. Once you get to about that speed, you're ready to start using it on the set. Let me show you how I like to use this chop, because it's a really cool chop that can, I don't know, it just adds a little flavor. It's like paprika. It's not good on everything. It's definitely not good on everything. Like, I wouldn't do this on like a classic rock gig, because it's almost kind of Latinish. I'll show you in a second, because you have the opportunity to play all of those lefts as rim shots. So that's one way that I like to play it. It's like this. Like that. Huge sound, especially when you get it fast. And you see what I mean by it has this weird kind of Latin thing to it, because you're doing that. I can't do it without doing it, but so that's how I'd first apply it. Let's speed that up a little bit. So that's one way that you can use it. You can also start on a cymbal. Let's do that in a groove. also go instead of starting the Herta on the cymbal, end the Herta on the cymbal. So instead of going, so cool. I really like that one a lot. You know, and then you can mix and match them. You know, you can start with the cymbal and then you can start with the Herta starting on the cymbal and then switch it. So you go like, so those are a couple of my favorite ways of doing it using 16th notes. But one of my other favorite ways to do it is to do it in triplets. And so then you have a 4/3 thing going on. So I like to use it in a purdy shuffle. So I'll show you how I do that real quick. It's basically the same thing. You're just doing it in triplets instead of 16th notes. So there you can hear that I did both variations. I did. That's loud. That's so loud. But yeah, that's why I did both variations. You're starting the Herta on the cymbal and then ending the Herta on the cymbal. Is how I would describe it. Or maybe a better description of it, but that's how I would do it. Let me do that a little slower as a purdy shuffle. So those are a couple ways I really like to use it, both in 16th notes and as a shuffle. Another really cool thing that you can do is you can use it in odd times very easily, depending on what you're playing. So if you're playing like 7/8, you can add a normal Herta after the Herta Diddle and get 7. Which is kind of cool. So say you're playing a groove in 7. Works really, really well. It sounds super hard, but it's not really. Once you get the Herta Diddle down, it's very simple. So another cool way you can use it is a 9/8. So you could do 5 + 4 or 4 + 5. So You could even do it in 11 pretty easily. All you have to do is do 2 Herta diddles back to back and then a Herta. So you'd have 4 plus 4 plus 3. Or whatever the clave for 11 that you're doing. This really is a lick that, in addition to the Herta and the Herta 5, really lends itself to playing odd times really well. And it really sounds like you're better than you are. Like I use this in odd times to make it sound like I really know what I'm doing when I'm like kind of just like hanging on for dear life. But I mean, it's true, it works. In 11, it works great. It sounds really cool. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Again, my name is Ben Kirsch. I'm here in the Back Bay Drumming Studios. If you have any questions at all, either leave it in the comments or send me a DM or something. I'm more than happy to answer any questions. And yeah, have a good day. Thank you.